Yeah.
Hello, this is Smiley Dog here with Manda Panda's 1011.
Yeah,
1011. My girlfriend, so pretty. And with Emily.
So.
Do you have any more to say? No?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm now going to be recording my reactions to videos
I wanna
on
be in
TV
here.
that I was never seen, and she's going to be in here too. Now, keep in mind, I haven't watched that much TV when growing up because I didn't have cable and that shit, so...
Yeah. I'll name what they are.
I'm gonna name.
She's gonna name
them.
Because it's mine.
It's her laptop. Be sure to check out Manda Panda's 1011's channel, by the way. It's a very good channel.
New nostalgia videos coming up.
Yep, there we go. See?
I'm supposed to be in them.
So be sure to like and subscribe her channel as well as mine. And let's get on to the video.
Alright, so I'm gonna just say a bunch of random things and then I might play like the thing for them. But okay. I'm gonna start with, what do you think Darkwing Duck is about?
Darkwing Duck.
Just think of the name of it. I barely watched it as when I was younger, so.
Darkwing Duck.
What do you think it's about?
I get the feeling, I keep thinking about airplanes and stuff for some reason. Like it could be some like cool airplane show or something.
So I'm gonna play the intro for you.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's see. So this is what I missed out on.
Let's get dangerous.
This is awesome.
Okay.
How did I miss that growing up?
Would you watch that show?
I think I would, yeah.
Okay.
That would have been a kick-ass show for me.
So that's Disney.
No looking, no looking, no looking.
Yeah, I'm not looking.
What do you think Goof Troop is about?
Okay, I've heard of that one because there was a small skit at the end of a Goofy movie. That's a good movie, by the way.
Yeah.
It's about Goofy, his son, and his neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, I got a point. Yes.
Please tell me you know what Animaniacs is.
Yeah, of course I know what that
I'm
is.
just saying.
My grandma would kick my ass if I didn't know that.
Nanalan.
Nanaland. Okay, I don't know.
What do you think it's about? Just think about it. Nanaland.
For some reason, I think it's a place where grandparents go. I don't know.
I'm about to play.
I don't know.
Okay, so.
Wait. I'm gonna.
Okay, I've seen this before. But I didn't watch it because I just think, no.
You know what it's about?
No, I don't.
Absolutely nothing.
I saw my sister watch it for a few seconds and I was like, what are you watching?
It makes, no. It's not even a thing.
So that's Nanaland.
Look at the budget for that show.
It's so beautiful.
$5? Maybe?
No, they have to buy all the cardboard and the paint and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So just think about that.
Well, still not a lot. But
Would you watch that show?
No, not really. Maybe as a
Yeah,
3-year-old, and if I didn't know what I was watching.
Yeah,
maybe.
we watched that show till we were like 10.
8.
I don't even know why. It happened.
Camp Laszlo.
Camp Laszlo. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I watched it.
It was more a show in like the 2000s.
It's like I think it's
they
still
played
on
it on
Teletoon.
Teletoon.
I think it's still on Teletoon.
Okay.
What do you think it's about?
Camp. Well, it's obviously about a camp of some sort, but...
Yeah. Well, what do you think it's about this camp?
I don't know. It's just... I don't know.
So I'm about to play.
It could just be any kind of camp. I don't know. What? What's going on? But they're beheaded! That's not how the world works, but I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
That just seems like the equivalent
about-
of SpongeBob for some reason.
It
It pretty much is, actually.
So would you watch this show?
Maybe if I were 8.
Yeah, we watched it again up until we were like 10.
Alright, so Pingu.
Okay, I saw that.
Pingu is a great show.
Yeah, it was
Pingu's
about.
amazing.
I watched that the whole time till I was like 10, and then it got taken off the air.
Mystery Hunters.
That show was my life.
They played on YTV for a while, and
Just think about Mystery
Three
Hunters.
hunters. Did they like hunt ghosts or something? Or
yeah, actually,
Kind
it is.
of. A
But-
little bit. Not really, but
I think
sort
I watched it by accident, like at my grandma's house when she.
It
had
was
cable.
it was usually on late at night with remember the kids Ghost?
Yeah,
They played it at night with the Ghost.
because
there.
they didn't want little kids watching it. Am I right?
Yeah. So I'm not gonna play that one because you sort of
I liked
know
it.
what it is.
Yeah.
It was the one where I learned about the Curse of Macbeth.
Oh.
I learned about it on that one, about how a guy got like, he ended up like, they had like a sword fight, and he like set it backstage, but they're during a sword fight, he hit the cap off the end of the
Yeah.
thing, and he ended up getting stabbed and dying.
It was always
Alright.
interesting to watch. It's like you'd learn stuff, but you didn't know it. You just watched it.
So everybody knows about the Jetsons and
Oh,
the
okay,
Flintstones and all those things.
Yeah.
Then there was stuff like the Muppets and
Oh,
Sesame Street,
that's
and then
classic.
there was Fraggle Rock.
Okay,
With-
I think I know what that is.
It had the dog, and
Yeah.
there's all these Fraggles. And then Disney had a bunch of shows like Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
I never saw that.
Do you know what Chippendale
Nope.
is? Do you know who Chippendale is?
Nope.
You don't know who Chippendale
I
is?
didn't have cable.
No, but like they're like
Alright,
a
I'm
Disney
about to play the
thing.
intro.
I didn't watch that much.
It's one of Amanda's favorite
I
shows.
was sheltered. Okay, I think I've heard of them, but I never got the chance to watch it.
So Chip and Dale were from like Mickey Mouse,
Yeah.
Chippendale.
Disney, all that.
Chippendale.
and they're considered to have one of the best opening theme songs.
Well, I don't blame them. It looks pretty good. And it looks really interesting to watch, you know.
Alright.
So yeah, that's Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Oh, it looks pretty
I
good.
always remembered the opening as Chippendale.
Archie's Weird Mysteries.
Oh, that show.
Does that have anything to do with the Archie comics or anything?
Yes,
Yes.
it does.
Oh, okay. It just sounds like it. That's all
Archie's
I know.
Weird Mysteries was Archie and the gang, and Rivendell was in trouble
Yeah.
from a bunch of supernatural things, and they were investigating them.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty cool. Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
I've heard of that one,
That show's so bad.
but I never watched it.
Isn't there a creepypasta about Ed, Ed,
Yes,
and Eddie?
there is. It's kind of a little messed up.
Yeah, I know. I've seen
Even
it.
when I heard it, I was like, to the details, I was like, ugh.
It's not real, is it?
What?
The creepypasta about it. It was just like a fake thing.
I don't know. It could be real. I'm not
hope
gonna
so.
claim it is. It's like one of those things, like, you know, abandoned by
most,
Disney.
Yeah,
and
most creepypastas though, they're like people just wrote them.
Some people believe they're true, but you know, I don't know if that one's real. Or
Well, there is a lot of screwed up things about Disney, so I wouldn't.
not. Yeah, it wouldn't faze me really. I'd be like,
Alright.
yeah, okay.
So there's like Disney Channel, and they had shows like That's So Raven,
All right, yeah. I've heard.
Cora in the House,
Don't look at
I'm not looking at it. I
Hannah
swear.
Montana,
Yeah.
all that
Baby.
stuff. And then Nickelodeon, when it first started out, like in like the 90s, they had like Hey Arnold.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. I saw that.
Then
too.
they had Teacher's Pet.
I didn't see that.
So I'm gonna tell you what Teacher's Pet was about.
Okay.
Teacher's Pet was about a boy, and he had a dog. And his dog could talk.
Okay.
And the dog wanted to go to school with the boy, but he couldn't. He had to stay at home and be a dog. So he pretended to be a student and went to school with his master.
Okay.
And the teacher of the classroom happened to be the kid's mom.
Okay.
And the mom never suspected a thing.
That sounds like it'd be pretty good.
I don't remember watching it.
The movie came out.
Yeah.
And it was interesting. And yeah, you watched Star Trek.
Of course I watched Star
The Next
Trek.
Generation.
That's classic.
Then there's Deep Space Nine.
I didn't
then
watch...
there's Voyager, and then there's Enterprise.
Enterprise. Okay, before we move on, let me tell you, classic series are good. TNG is perfect. Voyager is great. Deep Space Nine I didn't get to watch that much of because they had a bit of mature stuff in it. And Enterprise I didn't watch because it was an abomination. Now let's move on. Yeah, just thought I should add that so the viewers know.
Peep and the Big Wide World.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
That show is my life.
It's a kid's cartoon side, educational.
A little
too.
round.
Yeah,
chicken.
The Bernstein Bears.
Yeah, I saw that.
They were
at
also
least
book
knew the
series.
books.
Yeah, there's also book series too, but
All That.
all that. That's a show.
Show him.
What's
Show
this?
him now.
What do you think All That is about?
All that. Eh?
It's essentially what it was.
I'm just guessing.
It's an amazing show. What are you looking at, Timothy?
Timothy. That's what we named the camera, by the way. So, viewers, don't be afraid if I'm like looking at you, going like,
Creepy.
yeah. Oh.
It was essentially Mad TV for kids.
Okay. That's good.
It was amazing. It had...
So this is one of the later openings, but it
Didn't
started out pretty much the careers of Jamie Lynn Spears.
Okay.
Britney Spears was on it.
Oh.
Nick Cannon was on it.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon's married to Mariah Carey now. It had
Amanda Bynes.
It had Amanda Bynes on it.
Okay.
It had Keenan and Kel on it.
It had Josh Peck.
It had Josh Peck
and Drake Bell.
They were on it a little bit.
Yep.
But it started out like this big thing for all these stars.
And like,
Okay.
one of the
it
main...
was essentially, again, it was like Mad TV, but for kids.
I know the
So
one that
it
we
must have
liked
been pretty
was
funny
called...
to watch.
The one that we liked was called The Girls Room.
No, that's
Was it-
the Amanda Show.
No, I thought it was on... Okay. It's the Amanda Show.
My favorite...
Wasn't the Amanda Show a spin-off from all that?
Yeah, well, it was like Amanda Bynes' own.
Yeah, she had her own show.
Okay.
And on there, they had a segment called The Girls Room.
Okay.
And it was a bunch of girls in the girls' bathroom filming, like, a show.
And they
Like,
did,
not, like-
they did makeovers, and they gave people swirlies and all that stuff.
Something, and
But
and
all
then
that,
eggs
all
and-
that, they had a thing where, it was like an elevator, and people were trying to go up to see like the producer or something,
Yeah.
but they were always stopped by somebody.
And
in one episode, Britney Spears did it, and a bunch of people were like, Britney, please, sign this. And they kept getting stopped in like funny ways. And
terrible luck, people.
the Bratz show.
I think you know what
I
Bratz
know
are.
what brats are, so I'm gonna guess they had their own show, obviously.
They had their own show, and
Movies.
they happened to be fashion. They were part of this fashion magazine.
Okay.
And it was run by a woman that dressed all in pink.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have watched that.
You watched Stargate SG-1.
Of course I did. I didn't watch it
Atlantis.
I didn't watch it till I was like 10 or 11 with my sister. That's the only series we agreed on to watch together.
What about Mimi?
What about Mimi?
Sounds familiar.
It was sort of around the time like Mona the Vampire.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Angela Anaconda.
I know what Angela Anaconda is. You know.
That show though.
She was on CBC, and that was a freaky thing to see.
I love
Just
that
her real
show.
face, and then.
Yeah, and then the rest is kind of cartoonish, and you're like, what the fuck? Pick one.
Remind me never to ever again eat a York peppermint patty and then drink some Pepsi.
It's bad, isn't it?
Doesn't taste good.
So this is What About Mimi.
Same with brace face. It was around brace face.
Oh, okay. I know what brace face is.
So this opening doesn't have anything to do with the show, obviously, but she was pretty much this girl, and she meddled in everybody's life.
The intro, though.
Essentially, yeah.
That intro, though.
And there was a girl with pink hair.
And they're guessing they were.
I bet there's a lot of
enemies,
creepypasta theories around this show.
Probably not, actually. I haven't seen any.
No, but just the way the starting is, it's just, I know a lot of, like,
Okay.
personal theories that could be made about it.
Bananas in pajamas.
Of course I know it. That is on,
Yes!
it's on TVO. I love that show. It's awesome.
Blazing Dragons.
Blazing.
I don't remember that one.
Sounds like a friggin' awesome show.
So, it sounds like an awesome show,
No
and
looking.
it is pretty much an awesome show. And what do you think it's about?
Dragons?
Okay.
I really do hope it is.
So, it's a show about dragons and their knights.
What?
They're like knights in this castle.
You have to also
And-
show him another one that involves dragons.
Dragon Tales.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know Dragon Tales?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good.
CBC.
That show, though.
Dave the Barbarian.
No. Didn't see that.
Yes!
What?
I'm happy that you haven't seen that because it's an amazing show. Okay, let's explain. I want to explain it.
Yeah.
So the point of the show
Yeah.
is, okay, it's like Dave the Barbarian. It's about
Okay.
this family of like barbarians,
Okay.
and their parents are like the king and queen. It's like these three kids, and their parents are the king and queen, and they end up going off.
To fight evil.
Yeah, to fight evil, and they're gone.
Okay.
So their sister Candy is in charge, and she's like,
She's a princess.
yeah, she's a
All right.
princess, and
A
then
barbarian princess.
a barbarian princess.
Yeah.
Then there's the youngest sister. What's her name?
Her name is Fang.
Her name is Fang, and
Everybody calls her a monkey.
because she hunched over and like
Okay.
stuff. And then there's Dave. Dave is really big and strong, but the biggest idiot in the world.
And also, he's afraid of everything.
Oh.
And he likes to bake.
Yeah.
Sounds
like-
a bit opposite.
Yeah,
from
and
Barbarian.
then there's also the wizard.
They have their uncle,
Who's a wizard. type
Oswald.
thing.
Their uncle Oswald is a wizard
Okay.
and can't be a wizard correctly. He doesn't know how to do things.
He
And they
screws
also
everything.
have a really weird dragon that is really dumb and just ends up licking a lot of stuff.
And then their villain, their like super villain, is
Okay,
a little.
wait. What do you think their big supervillain is? It's awesome. It's just like...
Okay, I've got two guesses here. Either it's a really big and powerful dragon,
Okay.
or it's a very powerful sorcerer or something.
Their
Let me say
their
his name.
evil villain
Let me say his name is the Dark Lord Chuckles, the evil piggy. He's a small little piggy.
And he wears a cape.
What
The Dark Lord Chuckles, the evil piggy. I remember there's a part from it that we always remembered, and he's like, "No, don't squish my little piggy rib
This
cage."
show sounds perfect already.
It
It's
is.
just,
Okay.
It's just like boggled
So-
my mind.
Yeah, they're pretty much they try and do things and they can't.
There's a show that we watched when we were a kid, and it's more an adult show, so I understand why you probably didn't watch it, but it was called Doggy Dog.
Doggy dog.
It was a game show,
Can we show him?
and it was pretty much Fear Factor,
I saw stuff like that.
all
before.
like that, and
Fear Factor, and like it was like they did gross things, but they also did ops. It was like Fear Factor and Wipeout in a
Yeah,
way.
That's kind of gross.
dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. I
We have
think.
to show him Dave the Barbarian.
We'll show them that after.
I don't know what dinosaurs is. I think.
Dinosaurs was a Disney show, and it's about all these dinosaurs, and it was really weird. I don't really remember much about it. All I know is at the end of the episode, like at the end of all the seasons, spoiler alert, it turns out
No, I'm just kidding.
that they ruin their own ecosystem by creating global warming.
Spoiler Snapchat! No,
And they pretty much freeze in the Ice Age.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Which
Can we show him Dave the Barbarian now? I need to see this opening.
Oh,
Like,
we'll
it's
see
my
it
life.
after.
We'll see it after, you know.
Count Duckula.
I don't remember that
Why does this sound like a spin-off Darkwing for some reason?
one.
It's not.
It's not
What do you think Count Duckula is about?
Obviously about a
duck, so
I've never
it's
seen
obviously
it either.
about a duck. Is it a vampire duck? 'Cause that'd be
It
friggin'
is
awesome.
a vampire duck. Okay,
Now I'm thinking
so
of Bunny
you
Acula.
get it wrong. Count Duckula is a show where there's like a big line of vampire ducks, and they go to create a new duck because they can create a new duck every century or whatever.
Okay.
But they accidentally, instead of adding blood to this mixture, they add ketchup, and he's a vegetarian.
What?
So instead of being a vampire duck, he's a vampire duck, but he's a vegetarian.
That sounds interesting.
I will suck the ketchup out of your blood.
Martin Mystery.
Sounds like a good show for some reason, but
Yeah, show him the opening.
yeah.
Amanda loved this show.
Martin Mystery.
Like, I loved it too. It was just so good. Please tell me you know who Teen Titans?
I do know what Teen Titans
Okay,
is.
good. If you didn't know what Teen Titans is,
Because
you would
they
be
do have their own comic series as well.
Yeah, you'd be
so you
shunned
know.
off the face of the planet.
But I haven't watched too much of Teen Titans.
I remember the Tokyo movie. You would have liked this show. No.
Oh, I think I saw this once. But it was like a long time ago that I saw it. But it looked pretty good.
Okay. Wait. Back. Damn it.
It's not doing it. Oh no!
Okay. So,
Why does it look like something like Ben 10-ish sort of thing?
It kind of is. It was on Teletoon. It was, you know.
Yeah.
They all were sort of the same.
okay. The little green thing. What do you think about him? He is actually his brother.
That's freaking awesome. And it doesn't look like he didn't know him to death.
I remember
like my
watching
sister
the show,
does.
but I don't remember anything about it.
Now, Disney came out with this thing after their very popular Disney movies came out.
Yeah.
They started making series of Disney movies.
Oh,
Have you heard of... There's Aladdin, the
Yeah,
animated series.
Yeah, I've seen that.
The Little Mermaid, the animated series.
Oh, they did that? Oh, I heard of that, but I didn't know.
Hercules, the animated series.
Okay, I know they did that.
And then there was Timon and Pumbaa.
Really? They had
had
their
a-
own?
yeah.
There's a Timon and Pumbaa show, and their theme song was Hakuna Matata.
Okay, I've got to find that now, because that...
And it was pretty much everything before the whole Lion King thing.
So it was like Lion King 1.5.
Well, no, it
Essentially.
wasn't, it was, like, things around that time.
It was sort of like after like Lion King. It was like after
Like
when
in-
they met, but before they met Simba.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. And then there was Wishbone.
Okay, I saw that. That
Right.
that was
It's Wishbone.
It's Wishbone.
It's freaking
It was
Wishbone.
on TV. Yeah.
And then there was a show which was around the same thing, like teaching kids how to read, and it was called Between the Lions.
That show.
Between the Lines?
Between the Lions was a whole show dedicated to, it was a library.
Okay.
It was run by these lions. They were puppets,
You always.
but
It
it
was on
taught.
TVO.
It was on TVO.
It might have been
Kids.
on TV, yeah.
It
It was on
taught
TVO
kids how to read. It was sort of like the Electric Company, sort of.
Okay.
It had the same feel. It had like a lot of little segments.
Okay, so it would have been either playing before, like when I was really young and don't remember, or
It was playing when
When-
I would have been about 8 or 9.
then I probably was just on the computer doing my own stuff. I don't watch porn.
Alright, so We 3.
We 3.
What do you think this show is about?
Oh
I know this show. I used to watch it at like 2 a.m.
You know the show at like the back of your hand.
No, I don't know what We 3 is.
We 3 is a show about 3 monsters.
Okay.
They live in a child's room. One of them lives under the bed. One of them lives in the closet, and one of them lives in the toy box. And when the kid goes to sleep, it is time for them to come out and play. And they have a lot of, like, they learn things. And in one episode, one of the monsters actually has a pet, and it's a moldy strawberry. So it's about, like, taking little things and making them, like, cool.
Remember Bumpy?
Yeah.
My book, Bumpy?
Art Attack.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
The one where he'd make the things from above? Oh, I love that.
He also had his own, like, mini stuff to make. Like, he'd teach you how to make your own stuff afterwards.
How about Fingertips?
I saw that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Weekenders.
No.
Oh my god!
I'm in for it.
This show is my life, and anybody
I'm gonna show.
Okay, you have to try and guess what it is from this. You have to try and guess what it is from the thing, because it doesn't say that much about it. But I mean, if you pick the title and everything else together.
The Weekenders opening.
The Weekenders. It's one of my all-time favorites.
This played on Disney.
Okay, I saw stuff like that, but I didn't know this was a part of the Weekenders. I think I watched this as like a younger kid, but it was on CBC maybe. No?
No, it always played on Disney.
It was only on Disney.
Or maybe I watched it at my Nana's place when she had cable for a while.
Shout!
Yeah, I might have watched it at her place when she had cable for a while, but I don't remember too much from it.
Alright. What do you think this show's about? Or what do you gather this show is about?
I'm just gonna guess it's about 4 ordinary kids that live their own lives or whatever.
It's about 4 kids that are all friends and what they do on the weekend.
And they do awesome things, and the whole show is actually based from Friday to Sunday.
Huh.
Friday afternoon after school to Sunday morning.
You see them like leaving school and stuff.
And it's like
Sunday,
4 kids.
It'd be like Sunday night.
There's Tino Tonatini, Laura McCory, Carver Descartes, and Petra Tishkovna Katsufrakis.
She goes
or
by
Tish.
Trish. Sorry, Tish.
Tish. I'll just
And
stick to
Tish is like, okay, well, Tino is friggin' like, he's sort of, in a way...
Tino's a scaredy cat, sort of, but he's like...
In a way, he's sort of like the
nerd.
main character of the show.
Yeah, he's the one that talks to the audience. It's like a breaking the fourth wall sort of show.
He tells like maybe sometimes like about what happened or before it happened. And his mother...
I'm gonna look at
his mother is one of the, my favorite character in the show. His mother always knows what's going on. Like, literally, he'll be like, what do you do with this?
What?
Just don't.
I really see.
She always knows what's going on.
Okay.
Like, literally, he could be like, how do you feel like if someone's acting this way? And she's like, oh, well, you know what, if your friend says, like, oh, this exact person is like, oh, is it because, Tish is, like, doing this? And he's like, how did you know?
No, that's not it.
I'm a psychic.
No, like, she's
Tina's
honestly
mom
amazing.
has some of the best lines, and she cooks these really weird things, like, she's, like, very, like, pro-health and stuff like that.
Like, she'll cook, like,
squid legs.
They had squid one time.
There's a joke that her cooking just gets worse and worse, so it's a running joke throughout the show.
Okay.
But there's this one episode where they're eating hamburgers.
Okay.
And they're eating emu burgers, turns out. But Tino starts talking about how he used to have a friend emu that was on this guy's farm that he'd poke his head through the fence, and he named him Timmy. No, I think it was Jimmy. He named him Jimmy. And then he was like saying his problems to his mom, and like while they're eating dinner, that he always does. And he ends up saying, oh, I had a friend named Timmy and stuff. And then she was like, that's where I got these burgers from this guy's farm. And he was like, Jimmy, and like drops his burger. And then she's like, I think you should trust your friends. And he's like, yeah, and I trusted you, and you served me Jimmy on a bun. And then like after they end up
But
going
the
to a petting
show
zoo.
was just like.
They went to a pet. We ought to show them like an episode of it.
Yeah, we'll watch episodes.
They
but
went.
Not while recording, because yeah.
They end up going.
Okay,
copyright issues.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, I saw
It's
that.
Goosebumps.
You
Come
showed
on
me
now.
that.
I showed you that, right?
It's
We watched
friggin'
episodes of
Goosebumps, dude. They're books.
That was like mind fuckery. Like
The Toy Castle.
oh yeah, I saw that.
I know what the house was.
I
didn't like it.
Witch.
Sounds like something I watched, but I don't remember.
Which was pretty much like a really, really girly show. And it was about these 5 friends, and they found out they had witch powers.
That's probably why
all
I don't remember.
being like from the elements. Like one
Okay.
could control like I played the opening 'cause
water,
it's awesome.
fire, that kind of stuff.
Water, fire, air, earth.
They're benders. No, I'm just kidding.
Done. Wall. Wall. Inception.
Deception.
Yeah, I don't remember
They're
watching this.
elemental benders.
Oh wait, never mind. No, I
Kind of looks like it's anime inspired-ish.
do. It is. Usually they were. It's like the style of like most.
Yeah.
Like Totally Spies and stuff. I don't remember watching this. Like I do, but I don't.
Doesn't look too bad either.
It was actually a really good show. What I liked about them is they all had like the witch outfit, but
Yeah.
they all had their own individual twist onto it.
Oh,
Like she had the long skirt, and see they all had like sort of different costumes with the same thing. And witch actually was their names.
okay.
They were like witches, but like their names, the first letter of their name all spelled witch.
Okay.
There was like Will, and then there was like Ingrid,
Or something.
and it went so on and so forth.
That's kind of
It's a TV show. Come on
Yeah.
now.
It was a good show.
coincidence.
Yeah, I kind of like followed the lines of like Totally Spies and stuff.
Yeah, this show was pretty cool though, and they went through like normal teenager things while trying to fight evil,
Okay.
just like every other show.
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers
Of course, I know what that is.
Everybody knows what friggin' Power Rangers are, bro.
and Rugrats.
I know what that is.
That
That show is so weird.
Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation.
I think
Oh,
he
I
knows
don't
what
know
that
what
is.
that is. It does sound like yeah, I know what it is.
Okay, there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Okay.
and then there's Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation.
You know, they're making a new Ninja Turtles
So what's the
movie.
difference?
Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation was an upgrade from it. It was live action,
Okay.
and it featured a girl Ninja Turtle named Venus de Milo.
But we don't see her anymore, do we?
No, it was a very short-lived, terrible show.
Yeah, let's just not even.
Let's not go there.
It's Itsy Bitsy Time.
Yeah, I know what that is, but
Itsy Bitsy
It
Time.
had the shorts
Miss
in
Spider
it.
Sunny
Yeah.
Patch. That was a good one.
babysitter that show. Yeah.
Caillou.
It's freaking
I know what
Caillou,
Caillou
bro.
is, so
Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island.
what the fuck?
I don't even know what that is.
I can't even explain it. I am going to look it up.
I'm sure even the opening
Well, as long as
doesn't
it's
even
nothing
explain
like
shit.
Sonic the Adventures of Sonic, we'll be fine.
Wasn't Sonic Underground like an amazing show?
Yes.
No, Sonic Saturday.
Shush.
No, Amanda and Kaylin love Sonic Underground.
I haven't seen Sonic Underground. They said it was pretty good, but not like.
So no,
Saturday
this
Night.
show is very much like SpongeBob.
Oh, I know what this is.
What's going on?
This is like kind of Lazo style. I do remember what this was.
Great. More SpongeBob inspired.
I remember this being on, but I don't remember. Like I remember watching it too. I I don't think it was on for that long. It was really short-lived. Kind of reminds me a little bit of George of the Jungle.
I know George of the Jungle. There's a short for that I saw.
Yeah, they had like a George of the Jungle that was like...
I'm actually going to have to end this soon because I'm at 35 minutes. So
we'll probably end it now.
Yep, we're going to end this now. So hope you enjoyed my reactions.
We're still going to make them react to stuff.
Yeah, they're still going to make me react to stuff off camera.
Yeah,
I'm not going to record that because I'm like at 35 minutes. Anything you have to say, Em?
No.
No?
Bye.
Are you sure?
Bye.
Are you sure?
I'm tired.
That's all she has to say is bye.
Bye.
Well, I'll see you guys. If you like what you saw, subscribe to Amanda Panda's channel and to my channels.
He'll link it.
I'll link it in the descriptions.
Look down there.
Leave a like on her channel as well, and leave a like on this video too. And yeah, that'll be great. All right, bye bye.